for some people, especially me, but many people with a disability, the hardest part of their day is getting up with the stiffness and the spasticity or none, or, it's one of those parts of the day that's really difficult. But when you get up and you get out of that bed and you get out and enjoy some sunshine and some light in your face and you get out, roll out and move, then the movement is something that's important for everybody, especially those with a disability, to get out and get dancing again, or get out and meet people, or do what you can at your limit, and just stay motivated and move. So get up, get out, and get rolling. It really is important for everybody with a disability or not.
Thank you so much. Your lighthearted question is, what is your favorite season and why?
Well, fall, I'm glad you asked. That's a great question. Fall has always been my favorite season. When the leaves change colors and the beauty of the Colorado mountains that you see behind when we drive through, it's absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Ironically, it's my son's birthday during the fall, and I was paralyzed during a fall while I was hiking. And my life I'm here. And so I'm very grateful, and I'm happy that even during my fall, in the fall, I'm here to be Miss Wheelchair America.
Thank you, Chris. Miss Wheelchair Illinois, you're up. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Anila Hivanji will ask you a serious question and then a lighthearted question.
Awesome. Congratulations, Maya. So your first question is, the ADA has been in place for 32 years. Do you think that the law that was in place is still relevant? If not, what are some of the elements that you would like to focus on and see change, add, or eliminate?
Thank you. I love this question because the ADA law is such an instrumental part of the rights that we have achieved as people with disabilities. I don't think that this law is still relevant in modern days, just because of everything that we have found that we're able to do, the motivation that people with disabilities have, and the strive that we have to go out and live life normally. So the key aspects of these laws that I would like to focus on and change have to do with accessibility and inclusion. I would like to see a lot more people at the table making decisions that include people with disabilities in just everyday aspects. I would like to involve all disabilities in this law and not just make it accessible, for certain disabilities.
That's great. Thank you. You ready for your second question? All right. This is fun. So, who is your favorite celebrity? And if you get a chance to meet your favorite celebrity, where will you take that person? And how do you plan to spend the time with that person?
My favorite celebrity. Let's see. I love Bernie Sanders. And I would love to go to the Capitol, DC, with Bernie Sanders and just have a great coffee and talk about some great policies and politics and his legislative ideas.
That's awesome. That's all from me. Good luck.
Miss Wheelchair Arkansas, you are next up. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Tamika Sitchin Spruce will ask you a serious question followed by the lighthearted question.
Yes, hello. My question is, if you could meet anyone in history, who would it be and why?
if I can make anyone in history right now, it would be Britney Spears, because I would like to be a part of the Free Britney movement. And so that I would meet her and take her to her lawyer's office and try to get her help, because so many people in the disability community, such as her, need that extra support. We need the equity so that we can achieve equality, so we can all live our lives fully empowered.
Thank you. And my lighthearted question is, what is your all-time favorite TV show and why?
My all-time favorite TV show is Scandal, because Olivia Pope is changing the world every single day. She is killing it. She's making history, and she is running the entire nation, and no one has a clue. She's behind the scenes getting things done. And that, to me, is a role model. That is a leader and somebody that I look up to.
Thank you.
Thank you, Audrey. Next up, we have Miss Wheelchair, New Jersey. Are you ready?
Yes.
Susan Bloss will ask you a serious question first and then a lighthearted question.
Good evening. What can we do to improve the selection process for Miss Wheelchair America?
One of the things that we can do to improve the selection process of Miss Wheelchair America is to, look at everybody's personality, look at everybody's achievements. And that's one thing that Miss Wheelchair America has already done, but also look at, I know we're here for disabilities and advancing disability rights and awareness. And one of the things that I bring to the table is I'm a social worker who works with individuals with disabilities and without disabilities. And so that's one of the things that I want to bring to the table, and with my platform of judgmental attitudes, because we all have them. We all have judgmental attitudes. We all have biases, and to really bridge it all together and look at really everything that everybody has done, disability or not.
Terrific, thank you. What surprising opportunities have you experienced because you are in a wheelchair?
Great question. There are many things that I have been able to encounter being in a wheelchair, and I would never take it away a day in my life. I was born with a disability, spina bifida, and countless opportunities of my first job was working in a center for independent living. So I've been able to sit in front of state legislators with various laws, and also in the sports arena. I grew up with dance and going to camp in the disability community. Once I got older, I really looked at adaptive sports, and I have been able to surf. I went skydiving. I've played quad rugby, and that's something with the community that we all know we can do, but the able-bodied community never knows that we can do that. And that's something that I have been very, very pleased to partake in.
All right, thank you very much.
From my home state, Miss Wheelchair, California, you are up. Are you ready?
Yes, girl.
All right. Grant will ask you a serious question followed by the lighthearted question.
All right. First of all, congratulations to all of the contestants who've made it this far. Your serious question will be, how do you plan on fighting for inclusion for individuals with different abilities?
Oh, that's a great question. That fits in very, very much with my platform of putting disability back in diversity. I've come from corporate culture where, we would have seminars on DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. And by and large, disability was always absent. It was never in the conversation. So I have the privilege of working with several different avenues in my job. We have ins, in the transportation industry, travel, as well as entertainment. So there's multifaceted options to get disability as part of not just a discussion, but make meaningful changes, show people these are, I think as some of my other contestants said, not having a one type of disability, and putting it like that's the industry standard for, this disability, and this is another industry standard for this disability. It's like recognizing the broad diversity within disability and the disability community.
That's a great answer. So for your next question would be, what is the greatest accomplishment you've had so far since using a wheelchair?
Oh my goodness. It's funny because, there's like that red pill, blue pill question where, if you take the red pill, it's like a multivitamin. You take the blue pill and you literally walk away from your life as a person with a disability. And I would take the red pill and not have anything changed just because of all of the incredible opportunities. I've brought inclusivity to my local community. I do theater. There until Ali Stroker, there hadn't been a lot of representation of disabled people in media or on screen. And I had the fortune of landing my dream job during the pandemic, and as a direct result of winning Miss Wheelchair California. I'm very convinced of that. I get to help people tell their stories authentically, people with disabilities, showing that they're experts in things beyond just their disability. So I think it's all of the relationships and stories that I've gotten to hear throughout my 32, almost 33 years.
Thank you. Well, everybody join me in giving our top 5 and all of our contestants a virtual round of applause. Light up the chat, let them know how much you love them. Everybody did a wonderful job. 30 amazing women, a great top 5. And I know we're all looking forward to crowning a new Miss Wheelchair America. It is what these women have been working towards all week. With the new beginning, we also know that there has to be an end. And we are nearing the end of the reign of Miss Wheelchair America 2020. She's had a tremendous year, and her travels have been from coast to coast. Hillary truly made the most of every moment during her time as Miss Wheelchair America. She had countless opportunities to interact with youth with disabilities, visit hospitals, attend disability awareness events, participate in adaptive activities, and meet with legislators. She passionately spread her message, achieving independence through adaptive sports everywhere she went.
Hi. Oh my gosh. It's so funny because I feel like I'm having flashbacks from nationals when I was there. And I was, one of the ones in the top 5. And I was just like sitting next to all these incredible women thinking, this is insane. I don't know how the judges could choose. Being next to 22 other women that were strong and powerful and have gone on to this day to continue to advocate for all of those living with different abilities within this community. I mean, I'm just constantly in awe of every single one of you ladies. You teach me to be better every day, and I would not be where I'm at right now if it weren't for my sisters. So thank you to all of you. My mom, who is standing in front of me behind the camera, is crying. So I'm going to try to not cry, but I am going to thank her. And my brother, who is also sitting here awkwardly chewing gummy worms. They've been constant travel companions. They have been with me by my side since day one. They were part of a cheering section at nationals that I at first was a little bit embarrassed by, but now I'm grateful that they were there. I wouldn't want to share this experience with anybody else but them. I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be able to wear this crown and represent Miss Wheelchair America for the last 2 years. I know that whoever gets crowned tonight will make the most perfect Miss Wheelchair America in your own way. You choose your reign. You do what is good, what makes your soul and your heart feel good. And always go to bed every single night knowing that you're always going to be doing your best. And I know that it's not going to feel real that I'm not Miss Wheelchair America until at least a week from now, when I come out and visit whichever one of you lovely ladies wins and crowns you in person. I'm so excited to meet whoever it is. Hopefully I meet some of you others on the way through the rest of my advocacy. So thank you guys so much. It's just an honor. Thank you. Here's my video.
We truly appreciate all that you've done this year. We know that your reign was definitely impacted by COVID, but you truly made the most of it and did a great job spreading your platform, achieving independence through adaptive sports. We will now play a short farewell video that Hillary put together. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Hillary, for sharing those memories with us. I would now like to welcome Miss Wheelchair America President Shelley Luce to join us and say a few words.
I would first like to thank Jennifer and Stephanie. They're amazing. They're doing a wonderful job, and I'm very proud to know them and call them Wheel Sisters. Now it's my pleasure to introduce and thank again our sponsors. First, Mary Free Bed Rehabilitation Hospital. Without them this year, this wouldn't have happened. And I am grateful for them and their partnership. Next, the Mary Free Bed Guild. Thank you, ladies. Mobility Works. Thanks, Craig. Ed's Wheeling Law Firm. Runway of Dreams. The New Motion Foundation. Hollister Incorporated. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company. Unitable Adaptive Clothing. Maze Mission, and Bell Helicopter. The next group of people that I need to thank are the most important people in this organization. They work behind the scenes. It is our state coordinators. Every one of them has given and given without recognition. They run the state programs. They are charged with crowning a state title holder. And without them in the background, the title holders that you see today couldn't be here. This next group is the board of Miss Wheelchair America. I couldn't have survived this pandemic without you. Stephanie, being my executive director, we have called and talked and texted so many times. Stephanie, I love you. Now I'd like to thank my vice president, Ashley Cabrita. Ashley, you've brought a bright new light to the board. Having someone with new ideas has greatly helped the board. Thank you. Next, Carrie Greenwood. Carrie serves as our treasurer. One of the favorite things about Carrie, she's not afraid to say no. On the board, we call her our voice of reason. Because she handles the money, we often hear, we can't afford it. Next would be our secretary, Kelsey Klimola. Kelsey has served as secretary and done an amazing job. I cannot imagine how this year would have worked. We would have a board meeting, and within an hour, Kelsey had already texted her report. How she did that blows my mind. So thank you, Kelsey, for your dedication and your fast fingers. I need to give special recognition to Stephanie. As executive director, she has worked tirelessly. She has worked more than 40 hours a week. She has been the volunteer that has been here and has helped me. Stephanie, it has been such a pleasure working with you.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. And I do what I do because I believe in this organization. I believe in the mission that Dr. Philip K. Wood created, and I believe that this organization impacts women. And I do what I do because I think we all want to impact our communities and make a positive impact on people around us. And so it's truly been an honor and a privilege to serve and work alongside the state coordinators, all the volunteers behind the scenes, each and every one of the title holders who come through the program, and the board. So thank you for the opportunity as well.
Thanks.
All right. We are almost ready for the big moment when we will learn who will be crowned the next Miss Wheelchair America. While we are waiting, we have a few more special awards to give out.
The Lifetime Achievement Award is chosen by the judges and awarded to the contestant they believe has made the largest contribution and significant impact for people with disabilities. This year's winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award is Miss Wheelchair Virginia, Ryan Kress. Congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you all so much. That's incredible.
Congratulations, Ryan. Our next award is the Nikki Yard Achievement Award. This recipient is chosen by the judges and awarded to the women who exemplifies the philosophy of Nikki Yard, which is to always exhibit a positive attitude and be willing to serve others. This delegate will have made an outstanding contribution to the disability community through her talents, her efforts, and her example. This year's winner of the Nikki Yard Achievement Award is Miss Wheelchair, Mississippi, Allison Bell. Congratulations, Allison.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited. Thank you.
Up next is the Cinda Hughes Community Impact Award. This award is being given in memory of Miss Wheelchair America 2004, Cinda Hughes. This award is chosen by the judges and given to the contestant that they believe has demonstrated an unwavering commitment to positively impacting the lives of others through advocacy and community service. The Cinda Hughes Community Impact Award goes to Miss Wheelchair Idaho, Devin Burdett. Congratulations, Devin.
Our next award is the Mercedes Rodriguez Fowler Promising Leader Award. This award is being given in memory of Miss Wheelchair America 1991, Mercedes Fowler Rodriguez. This award is chosen by the judges and given to the contestant that they believe shows great promise and initiative to empower, encourage, and mentor the next generation of advocates. The Mercedes Fowler Rodriguez Award goes to Miss Wheelchair Ohio, Laura Sykes.
Yeah, thank you.
Last night, former title holders within the Miss Wheelchair America organization had the chance to cast their vote for the Outstanding Speech Award on Speech Night. This year's winner of the Outstanding Speech Award is Miss Wheelchair Pennsylvania, Jessica Gardner. Congratulations, Jessica.
Thank you guys so much.
Congratulations.
Our next award is the People's Choice Award. And I just have to take a moment and congratulate this year's class of title holders. You guys did an amazing, amazing job with the People's Choice. Combined, all 30 title holders raised over $14,500, which is the most in Miss Wheelchair America history. The winner of this year's People's Choice Award is Miss Wheelchair Michigan, Laura Jackson.
Congratulations, Laura, and congratulations to the Miss Wheelchair Michigan organization. The Congeniality Award is chosen by the contestants. Each contestant casted one vote for the contestant they felt was the kindest, friendliest, most helpful, and caring during the week. This year's winner of the Congeniality Award is Ms. Wheelchair Georgia, Casey Whitworth. Congratulations, Casey.
In addition to the awards that were listed in the title holder program that each contestant received, the judges decided to create an additional award. The additional award that they created is the Outstanding Advocate Award. This award is given to the title holder who displayed great perseverance and a commitment to foster inclusion. The Outstanding Advocate Award goes to Miss Wheelchair Minnesota, Nina Harrison.
Congratulations, Nina. The Building Bridges Award was created by the production to recognize the title holder who demonstrated notable passion to establish connections, promote outreach, and eliminate barriers. The winner of this award, the Building Bridges Award, is Miss Wheelchair Kansas, Hillary Garrett. Congratulations, Hillary. Our final award of the evening is the Judy Hoyt Legacy Award. The Judy Hoyt Legacy Award is given in memory of former Miss Wheelchair America Executive Board member and Iowa State Coordinator, Judy Hoyt. Judy devoted over 20 years of her life to serving the disability community and the Miss Wheelchair America organization. Her contributions and impact on those around her were extraordinary. The Judy Hoyt Legacy Award will be given to an individual who has made a significant impact within the Miss Wheelchair America organization while displaying humility, selflessness, and perseverance. This year's Judy Hoyt Award goes to Ed Zwilling.
Hello, I'm Robert Watson. I'm actually the state coordinator of Miss Wheelchair Maryland, been the state coordinator well over 20 years. But that's not about me. Tonight is all about you all that are competing in this first and hopefully last virtual gala. But right now it's not even about you all. It's about this beautiful lady, Judy Hoyt. She was the state coordinator of Iowa for 23 years. And I would say she was one of my really, really good friends. Actually, Judy and I knew each other for over 21 years. And me being a mathematician, I've talked to her for over 3,500 hours over our lifetime. But that's a great friendship. But she was a mother. She was a grandmother. She was a great grandmother. She was a friend. She was a state coordinator. She was an entrepreneur. She was the author of her own book. So a couple years ago, I was blessed enough to get the first Judy Hoyt Legacy Award given to me. And that was a wonderful thing. But now it's up to me to hand this off to a deserving person. And let me just read, before I tell you who the person is, let me just read. The Judy Hoyt Award is presented to Ed Swilling, chosen by and given during Miss Wheelchair America 2022 by the Board of Miss Wheelchair America in honor of Judy Hoyt for her humility, selflessness, preservation to Miss Wheelchair America organization, and that represents her commitment. And you've been committed through the law for 20 years. Because I remember that. Because if it wasn't for Kurt Shaw and other friends of mine that went to my national 20 years ago, you all would not be in the picture. So Ed, I just said, take this award, enjoy it, and God bless you. Thank you.
Huge congratulations to all of our awardees. Please light up the chat. If you're off mute, give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for your hard work. All right, the big moment we've all been waiting for is just minutes away. Before we make the big announcement, disability advocate Angela Rockwood has a brief message for the title holders.
Hi everyone, Angela Rockwood here, reaching out to Miss Wheelchair America to wish you a huge congratulations on going strong for 50 years. To all the title holders tonight, remember, life is a gift, and what we do with our life is our gift back to the world, to others, and to ourselves. To the winner for this evening, may you continue going strong no matter what. And remember, if you can't stand up, stand out. So you guys take it easy, enjoy your nights, and stay blessed. Bye.
And now we have a message from our primary sponsor, Mary Free Bed Rehabilitation Hospital.
We're combining freedom with structure. So now let's take that chord.
It's different. We've all experienced hospitals, most of us, to some degree or another, but they work hard to make you feel as at home and as comfortable and as encouraged as possible.
I love the people here. They were so kind to me and so good to me. It was exciting that I could walk, get out of this wheelchair and walk.
When I first met Bonnie, it took us 3 people to sit her up at the edge of the bed, including holding her head up because she couldn't do that at that time.
And she was with her family. She couldn't talk. You could just see how scared she was in her eyes. You could tell she was there, but she couldn't communicate anything.
But our initial concern was that we thought we might not be able to come here initially. And so when we heard of the IMRU unit, the fact that you could come in with a ventilator, that was really huge.
You go into a room like that, and when a patient is in that state, you don't know what you're walking into. You don't know how far they're going to come. You don't know what their prognosis is going to be. But I think just like going in and saying, okay, like this is where we're at, and we're going to work with what we have. And the amount of gains she made in the first couple weeks were just incredible.
We were all Team Bonnie, just supporting her really mentally and getting her through day by day.
Team Bonnie wasn't just a group of therapists and clinicians working with a patient. It was the support that the whole family enveloped us in and provided that care, and they were able to see the progress on a daily basis.
Yeah, when your sweetheart's going through something like this, every step of the way I wanted her to realize that, hey, we said for better, for worse, and that's what I'm here to do.
There were rough days. I felt like there were days when I felt, I don't know how I can get up and go again today. And I would just pray about that. And the Lord is so important to us. I know that when I call on Him, He is right there to walk alongside of me, to take the burden that I feel, to help my weakness become my strength.
The good thing for us is we had an event that was a big motivation. Our daughter, Kimmy, was getting married in Charleston, South Carolina. Bonnie had been helping her plan it. And Bonnie said right from the start, when she could communicate anything at all, even not verbally, we're going to that wedding and I want to walk down the aisle.
They had a destination. They had to get on and off the plane, which we practiced and problem solved. They had to, get in and out of the car to get to the airport. We practiced every single thing that she would encounter during that trip, just so it wouldn't be the first time when she got home.
Abby said it best. It's kind of a blessing that that wedding was what it was, because that created I just got the chills. It created a very positive association with her therapy.
The day of Kimmy's wedding, it was beautiful. I was so glad to be there. I mean, I wanted right from the start. That was my goal, to get there.
It was an outdoor wedding, and I heard applause break out not once but twice. Very special.
I'm a better person to have known Bonnie. Both, the whole family, we're all better people for knowing the Gordons. They showed so much love, so much unconditional love.
Whenever you saw her in the hall, she would say hi with a big old grin as much as she could.
We tell her, hey, look, I want you to stand up taller. And she's like, okay. And then she'll throw a joke at me. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I'm glad you're enjoying this and also working this hard. And I think that really, to me, was like, wow, I want to be as strong as Bonnie.
You feel like you're one of her daughters or a niece or someone that she would go above and beyond just to help you, even though she is there to get helped.
But when you go through something like this, Bonnie and I have talked a lot. You don't choose to go through it, but if you're going to, you certainly would want others to benefit. Whether it's reaching down deeper from a faith perspective, whether it's encouraging them from what's ahead from a rehab perspective. We think that's one way that we can really bring out a lot of positive out of something overall as you look at it in life. So.
Thank you so much again to our primary sponsor, Mary Free Bed Rehabilitation Hospital, which is actually where Stephanie and I are coming to you live from tonight. So thank you so much for your support of the Miss Wheelchair America organization and for this fabulous production that you've put on virtually for all of us. I'd also like to take time to thank our signers, Kathleen and Sam, and our captioner, Jane. Up next, we have one more video from Miss Wheelchair America 2012, Josie Badger. Do you remember where you competed at Miss Wheelchair America?
My national competition was in Rhode Island. It was a blast. It was so fun. And you shared with everyone yesterday that your national competition was in Grand Rapids. Yes.
I remember going to the Gerald Ford Museum. Mm-hmm. And I think we even did a what do you call those, scavenger hunt. That was really awesome too. And I remember the year that we hosted it in California, we took the contestants to the Aquarium of the Pacific. So that was a lot of fun. I know that the girls who are participating virtually had a fireside chat. And what else did they go through?
They also went through a variety of different social hours in the evening. Those were really fun. It allowed the ladies just to talk about anything and everything and get to know each other a little bit more. So those were two of the behind the scenes activities that they really enjoyed this week.
And here's our video from Miss Wheelchair America 2012, Josie Badger.
Excited for all of you. Use the knowledge, the relationships, the expertise that you title from this experience to support others with disabilities and have fun. Use this time to enjoy yourself and celebrate. Hello, Ms. Wheelchair title holders. Congratulations on being here at this amazing 50th anniversary National Miss Wheelchair America competition. My name's Josie Badger, and I was the 2012 Ms. Wheelchair America, and I'm excited for you all. And I think some of us are still sad that it's not in person. But this is still such an amazing time for you all to get to know each other and to really build your story, your platform, and your confidence. Your story is what matters throughout all of this. It is women like you who give other people with disabilities the opportunity to have role models and to know the possibilities and hopefully to fight the stigma against people with disabilities. Your story is just beginning. I know you might have been advocates for years, but this position as a state title holder, maybe national, will give you a new platform and a new place to share your message. I'm so excited for all of you. Use the knowledge, the relationships, the expertise that you gain from this experience to support others with disabilities and have fun. Use this time to enjoy yourself and celebrate you and your disability. So have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye.
We'll just ad lib right now. I think if this pandemic has taught us anything, it's that working remotely and operating remotely for people with disabilities has been a huge way for us to do multiple things. I know, Stephanie, that you've been really busy being the executive person for Miss Wheelchair America, but what else are you doing in our community?
So yes, I am also currently serving as a youth engagement ambassador, and I'm reaching out to youth in our community and working with youth with and without disabilities and their allies to give them tools and resources to help make their communities more accessible. And I think that's one of the coolest things about the Miss Wheelchair America organization. It's the beginning for so many of us, and it opens up so many doors. So can you tell us a little bit about how your life changed after you were a state title holder and some of the opportunities that you have experienced as well from being a state title holder?
Actually, right after I crowned the Miss Wheelchair California after me, I did a film called The Sessions with Helen Hunt and John Hawkes about a famous writer from the Bay Area of California, Mark O'Brien, who had polio and he lived in an iron lung. So that was awesome. And during the time I went back to performing at Disneyland in Aladdin, a musical spectacular, where I was there for 13 years performing at the resort. It was a very awesome experience. And fast forward to today, I help people get good folks elected into office, specifically women of color, and people from the LGBTQ and disability communities.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm so excited to see what kinds of doors open for every single one of these ladies who are competing tonight. I know that it's just the beginning, and we are so excited to continue to watch your journeys unfold.
Can I have the envelope, please? Thank you. Stephanie, you want to do? All right, we know that everybody is excited, and so are we. So right now, the judges have made their decision, and we have the envelope in our hands. Stephanie?
All right. The fourth runner-up for Miss Wheelchair America 2022 is Miss Wheelchair Arkansas, Audrey Booth Williams.
Congratulations, Audrey. Everybody light up the chat. Give a round of applause. We know that we can't hear you, but we know that people are celebrating you everywhere. Congratulations.
Thank y'all so much.
Third runner-up is Miss Wheelchair, New Jersey, Linda Tuman. Lindsay Tuman. Sorry. Congratulations, Miss Wheelchair, New Jersey, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Great job.
The second runner-up for Miss Wheelchair America 2022 is Miss Wheelchair Illinois, Maya Hendricks. Congratulations, Maya.
I will now call out the first runner-up. Should Miss Wheelchair America be unable to complete her reign or fulfill her duties, the first runner-up will have the honor and the task to take over as Miss Wheelchair America 2022. Next week, Miss Wheelchair America 2020-2021, Hillary will travel to the winner's hometown to crown our next winner. The first runner-up is Miss Wheelchair Colorado, Chris Lane. Congratulations, Chris. Now that means that Miss Wheelchair America 2022 is Miss Wheelchair California, Christine Burke. Congratulations, Christine. Congratulations to all of our title holders. You all did a phenomenal job, especially going through this pageant virtually, which has never been done in our 50-year history. We're so excited for all of you. And now we'd like to give the floor to Miss Wheelchair America 2022, Christine Burke from California.
I'm a communications major. I'm supposed to be able to get this going. I am in the biggest awe and honor of my career. It's been 2 years of finding challenges to advocate for adequately how I'm used to in my community. And I cannot stress how excited I am to have been surrounded by so many strong, beautiful women. And I cannot wait to work with each and every one of you. Because I'm coming for you. I'm racking up those miles. And wow. Wow. Thank you so much. I don't know what else to say. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. And thank you, judges.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the new Miss Wheelchair America 2022, Christine Burke. Thank you, judges, for your hard work. Thank you, ladies, for your advocacy and example of success. And of course, thank each and every one of you for being in the audience and supporting people with disabilities. My name is Jennifer Kumiyama.
And my name is Stephanie Dybel.
Have a great night. We'll see you next year.